So hello guys, welcome back once again in the another video of React Native. So in this video we will talk about what is HTTP request. So actually HTTP requests are used to get data from server, and there are several ways to make HTTP request to fetch data from a server. So here are most common methods we commonly used in React Native. So like fetch, Axios, XML, HTTP request, and jQuery AJAX. So all these are the different way. With the help of this, we can make a HTTP request to fetch data from server. So first is the what is fetch API request. So actually the fetch API is built into React Native and is modern way to make network request. So actually the fetch API request we mostly use with the async and await. So with the fetch API makes asynchronous code look, and we have more like synchronous code. So we will also learn the fetch API request with the practical example, but before the practical example I would like to show you that what is fetch API request actually. So another is the XML HTTP request. Actually XML HTTP request is an older way. So this is a older way to make the HTTP request in JavaScript. So before fetch was introduced. So actually when the fetch was not introduced, so we mostly use the XML HTTP request. So actually it is an older way and currently we are not using it. Currently we use the fetch. So now the XML HTTP request is changed with fetch. So another way to fetch the data from the server is the Axios API request. So actually Axios a third-party library for making HTTP request. So it provides a simple and more powerful API compared to fetch. So it is a third-party library and actually it's more simpler than to the fetch, because this library automatically handle the error request. So it is more simple to use. So another is the jQuery AJAX API request. So with the help of this we can also make a HTTP request. jQuery is also a third-party JavaScript library and it simplify HTML DOM, traverse and manipulation, event handling and AJAX, and mostly we use this jQuery AJAX API request in React and React Native both. So this is also a third party. We can also use this to make the HTTP request. And the most common method used in the HTTPS for making server request, first is the get. So actually get is used to retrieve the data from the server. Suppose we want to display something in the list or we want to get any type of data from the server, so we mostly use the get method. And another is the post. Post actually create a new resources when you want to add something in the server, so we use a post method. Another one is the put. So put actually used for update existing resources. Suppose you want to update any existing record, so we mostly use the put. And another one is the patch. So actually patch is also used to update the part of the existing resources. Suppose you want to any part of the existing resource, so we will use the patch. So in the patch we don't update the whole resource, we actually update the part of existing resource. And another one is the delete. So delete actually used for delete the resources. So these are the most commonly methods we used in the HTTP request, and we can use this method in any ways. We can use the fetch, we can use the Axios. So any way we can use for make the HTTP request. So in the next lecture we practically implement that how we use these methods in our React Native application. So let's meet in the next lecture. So if you have any doubt, any query regarding to this video, so please let me know in the comment section. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.